seems more and more people are wondering about the effects of children being portrayed in sexy ways. Are kids losing their youth because of this? Is there some potential danger in it? Well, we're going to get into that. We have kids and their moms and fathers, some of whom are models and want Jordache jeans. We have very, very cute children in the audience today. Just zooming into the 80s. Do you think that there is a harm in children being seen as sex objects? Is it just fun? Is it just something that kids get off on? Random through the audience, starting with this gentleman. Hi, sir, can you stand up? What do you think?
Okay. I think it's normal for a 12, 13, 14-year-old child to experiment with Jordache jeans, try something that they want to experiment with their sexuality. An 8-year-old girl is being picked up on a bar stool by a 9-year-old boy. I mean, sexuality is a normal part in a child's age.
Okay, I'll pop over here. You, sir, what's your opinion on this subject? I mean, if you stand up, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, how are you?
Did you bring someone today, or did you just show up on your own?
I came on my own because I'm in.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Children watching imitate sexual behavior. In terms of experimenting sexually, I think they're ready to handle the situation.
What do you think about this subject, Melissa? Does it make any sense to you at all? Or is this just adults worrying too much about you kids? What do you think?
Adults worrying about too much kids.
She took the latter. All right. And I noticed most of the kids in the audience are applauding.
I have to agree with the little girl that the children who make these commercials enjoy making them, and I think the adults are making a lot more, they're reading into it. I think it's their problem, not the children.
By eroticizing childhood, we're really creating a whole new dangerous environment for these kids to grow up in.
What's dangerous about it?
The tremendous upsurge in VD, the only group having it is pre-adolescent groups where there's an upsurge in it. Adults have leveled off.
Dr. Jenner's opinion is his own, and that's something I have nothing to defend on. I mean,
I want to get lots of response from you, applause, noises, and things like that. But first, let's take a break, and we'll come back with our guests, two guests you just met, to further hash this out right after this. We'll be right back.
And splinter like these glass rods, never getting long and beautiful.
Computers are people too.
Licensed and working.
That sporty look for men.
Break glass and long.
For over 30 years, dealers have been buying windows from our father at the window factory. Now, so can you.
Do you know what your participating Carvel dealer has to offer?
Break glass and long.
Computers are people, too.
If you are a New York City resident between the ages of 14 and 21, the New York City Department of Employment would like you to be working this summer.
Careers as computer programmers on IBM equipment.
Break glass.
What's the current climate of sex in primetime television?
Of course.
Break glass.
Show them New York loves you.
It's worth the trip.
Licensed and working.
Long.
Okay, I did it again. Well, you don't know what I did. Well, some people do. Which is you're even higher than I gave. Well, congratulations.
Okay.
Now, and we're going to key off of, obviously, going to be
The children of 3 and 4 are told to make up and look sexy and cute. There's nothing wrong with that, right? By the time they hit 8 or 9, they want the real thing. Everything from push in the bush to lay, lady, lay. We had 10,000 children in the U.S. who had babies below age 10.
The eroticization of childhood. What's your reaction?
Controversial is the word.
Controversy to the extent that they were...
Again, yes, I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I just know one thing.
Well, I bet she was cute.
Well, she must have been. Kids did certain things. And
you see, but...
The sexiness that the sexy adults somehow overlaps into children.
Forces in our society that are pushing kids into having early sex, that it's appropriate and terrific.
I saw you putting some lipstick on your daughter. By the way, your daughter is as cute as can be. Can you tell me, April, what there is you like about playing with that makeup?
I don't know.
Failed again.
As she keeps using it and gets to learn to look a little sexier and cuter with the slit skirts and the low-cut blouses even before they have anything to hide, then this is going to become a whole lifestyle to a child by age 9 or 10. We had kids who were pregnant at 8 and 9. What do you think the chances are of her not developing increasing interest in personal erotic beauty and looking sexy and
My
cute?
daughter is a professional model, and I think there's nothing wrong with doing what she's doing.
Oh, say no more then. Many mothers live vicariously through their kids, so good luck to you if that's your thing.
It's very sexy just wearing makeup because I put on my mother's makeup all the time without asking her, and she doesn't really care.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Friends, when I say sensational,
Yes.
stupendous,
And spectacle.
Delicious.
rock bottom,
Sounds great.
I don't like it.
Hi, Mom. You've got to give love.
BD gets around. Look at this, birth control for teens. Sure, I buy AIDS at the supermarket. It's convenient.
Shared task, nightlife.
Your choice is life.
Do you see stuff that you think is wrong?
Well, it's one thing like going nude, but then if you're not going, like, wearing underoos, I mean, like, almost every kid needs to wear underoos.
Posing nude at 10, 11, 12 is disgrace. They don't have to do that at such a young age.
What do you think about what Dr. Janice said? Were you paying attention?
I kind of didn't understand them.
Do you see a direct link between sexiness and eroticism in young people?
A child is a sex object. A child is sexually provocative. It's all right. It's part of the general culture. Children are used sexually. Why not use them literally?
You might be interested in 2 weeks ago, what made headlines was a child in a western state, a 5-year-old girl who had been raped by an adult male. The kid was so sexy and so provocative, she made the man have sex with her. And this 5-year-old was so experienced that the man had no chance against her. That's the kind of absurdity we're reaching.
They can dress however they want, I guess. It's a free country. They can.
Your mind doesn't have to change or anything. You don't have to go to bed with somebody or something like that.
She mentioned the concept of going to bed with a man. I think it's very interesting that a person of her young age has this concept and is so much aware of what it's all about.
You're getting kids by 8 and 9 who've seen X-rated movies or double X-rated movies.
I think it's better off when they learn younger so they can be aware of it.
Do you think that there is a big difference between what you kids perceive as sexy and what adults perceive as sexy?
Well, to me, sexy is like getting undressed, doing like a nude show or something like that.
I want Jordache jeans. There's nothing wrong with Jordache jeans. Children today, they see everything else. They are curious about their sexuality. So if it's explained to them, then they can wear their Jordache jeans and they won't be running out and having babies and getting pregnant. I think it all gets back to the Jordache jeans.
He's going to work on our team. You can't hide things. The days of being under the kerchief is over.
Well, you so far probably said the most cogent thing on the program. Would you like to give us another comment?
Bill, we were going to ask her what's sex, or what is a sexy movement for her?
What's sexy to you?
Just wearing makeup. I'm 7.
7. Okay. Sure. Oh, she's smart and cute. Good combination. You have something you want to say?
Yes. My mother said if there's any time that I ever want to stop doing commercials that I can. I enjoy it very much.
All right, Sam, you want to make your last comment on the show?
Oh, yeah. Fuck these kids.
GOP Senate leaders scrubbed $40 billion in Social Security savings from the budget, and an unnecessary relate on the budget and the Colorado to be the president said Falkland the deficit of Falk, New Jersey.
About a week ago, God was shot to death at Newark's Lincoln Park. They say more guys are killed every year in the United States than any other occupation.
Shut up!